What's up, guys? I'm here in the canyons of California testing out some new tires for the Mustang. Now, I know that the go-to performance tire for cars these days is the Michelin Pilot Supersport, only to be succeeded by the P4S tire, which is about the same, but apparently it can also do a little bit better in the wet. But I wanted to see if there was a tire that could rival the performance of the Pilot Supersport tires. So I went with the Nitto NTO5 tires. Now, on the website that I purchased them from, one of the details of these tires were listed as a drag radial. So when I saw that, I knew these tires had to have some sort of grip that was pretty impressive for them to be listed as a drag radial tire for the street. Something that many of you may not know, or some of you may know, is that these are the exact same tires used by professional drift racers Von Gint Jr., Alex Hilbrun, and others who drive for the Nitto Performance team. So you guys might be thinking, Jordan, how are you going to use a drift tire to give you some grip in the canyons? But what you might not know is that drift racing actually requires quite a bit of grip. The pro cars, such as Von Gint Jr.'s Mustang and Alex Hilbrun's BMW, are pushing at least 900 horsepower to the wheels, if not way more. My car's only pushing 265, 275 to the wheels, which is a huge difference in power, which means that my car should be just fine gripping with these tires on the back and the front. So let's get to it, and we're going to find out how well these tires do in the canyons. Alright guys, so to start things off here, we're going to be testing the Nitto NTO5 tires. Now, these tires have a pretty aggressive tread pattern. Now we're going to start this off with a nice big curve here. Ooh, and it's just sticking to the road, guys. Just sticking to the freaking road. Now, normally with my old tires, I would have been squealing like a pig coming through that bend right there. But with these tires, dude, I mean, we are just sticking. It's incredible just how well these tires are sticking to the road. Coming at speed, it allows you to not even brake that much, because with the old tires that I had, which were Goodyear Eagle F1 tires that came on my old stock wheels, the car would just push through corners. Like, there was no grip at all through the corners. So the car would just understeer. Now, with these better tires, it's just sticking, and it's actually going through the corners a lot better than it used to, which I'm super impressed with. Launching this car on the street has been a joy too. It used to be able to chirp my wheels all the way through third. Then when I was running the hand-cooked tires, when I first got these wheels, I was only able to chirp through first, and then second I wasn't able to do it. But now, this thing just launches. Now, I haven't launched at super high RPMs, just because I'm not trying to call too much attention to myself. Let's open her up a little bit here. Oh, just carving through it, dude. Oh, still on the brakes a little bit. Oh, just powering through these corners. And you know, like, one of the big complaints about this car, the S197 model, especially my year, is the live axle. Now, suspension did improve with the 2014 model years, but not so much with mine. But with these tires, you really don't feel such a huge impact. Now, yes, I would like to have better suspension, because you can feel this live axle taking a beating and just hopping around, which is a little bit frightening. But other than that, on a canyon like Piuma, which is very technical, very tight, has a lot of these crazy corners, my car is really just handling it right now, and I'm really impressed with these tires, because they are just gripping. would have done this with my other car, I mean with my other wheels, I would have went off a cliff already. I mean, wow! These are really impressive. I mean, this car, this build, it's really coming together. Woo-wee! Wow. I have never had so much fun in a car before. Wow, my camera's falling a little bit because of the crazy grip I'm about to take. But the G's, dude. Wow. It just, the car just goes through corners like it's nothing. These tires are just, I'm blown away. Now, I don't know how these would compare to Michelin Pilot Super Sports or 4S tires, even though I have ridden in them. Of course, Kevin has them in his WRX. Overall verdict on these tires is that they are amazing. I'm at a loss for words. You know, ever since I bought this car, I haven't really been able to enjoy driving it. And now, with these NT05s, I mean, I'm actually able to drive the car now. The car just grips, it doesn't let up. The only thing missing from it that would make it any better is a nice racing bucket seat and some coilovers. If I were to get that, then this car would just, I feel like it would dominate these Canyons. I mean, I don't think you ever think Canyon Carver when you think Mustang, but with a little bit of work and some really good tires, I think you could have a really amazing car to drive. It's in the first 5 mods that you should do to your car when you first get it, and one of those mods, in fact I think maybe it's even one of the top ones, is wheels and tires. Not so much the wheels do help, because if you can get a wider set, you can increase your contact patch, which means that will increase your grip, but more so the tires, because the better grip you can have through your tires, the better your handling is going to be, the better your everything is going to be. Braking distance can even be greatly shortened by having better tires. You know, and it's crazy, because now going through these turns, I used to have to brake a lot. You actually find yourself braking less because you're able to trust your tires to get you through the turn. You don't have to worry about the fear of understeer and just plowing through a turn. And Mustangs are notorious for having some really good understeer because of the soft spring rate and the heavy motor that's put in the front of this engine bay, a big V8. More so with the new 5-liter Mustangs, because that engine's a lot heavier than my little 4.6. But wow, am I just blown away by the performance of these tires. My overall review here is, if you want maybe a cheaper alternative to the Pilot Super Sports, I would definitely recommend the Nitto NT05 tires. They really are something to be wondered at. And second of all, just go for a canyon drive, because this I don't know, it's fun. I always knew that it clears my head. Seeing the beautiful scenery, listening to the soundtrack of this V8. Of course, that soundtrack may differ if you've got a different type of engine. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had a lot of fun making it. I'm really impressed with the quality of these tires. Just really good tires. I didn't think that the Nitto tires would be that great, but after driving them, they're really good and a lot cheaper than the Super Sports, which you can see on that car. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you have Nitto tires on your cars, or if you think that the Super Sports are better, write that down in the comments. Also, if you haven't bought your Never Finished t-shirt already, remember those t-shirts are in limited production now. We are no longer making them, so if you want to pick one up before they're gone, do so right now. Link will be in the description, neverfinished.com. So do that, rep yourself a nice t-shirt, look cool, represent our squad, you know, do what you gotta do. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this, more crazy stuff that me and Kevin do. So yeah,